Hey friends, welcome back to the show everyone. I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good day, or a good night. So, we're just standing out here at the Windhelm docks. We're about to go on a boat to check out the Hearthstone Isles. We found some guys soaking in a hot spring that had dead jogger bodies in it and stuff, but they seemed to be enjoying it. And they told us about this place, so we're gonna go check it out. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what happened was... It's so embarrassing. I accidentally scheduled 2 episodes for the same day, and they were at different times, so they posted it out of order. I tried to fix it, but when the video posted again, it was still out of order. So I have no idea how to fix it. But at least in the playlist they're in order, so that's why it really matters. So confusing and embarrassing. Oh my gosh, is this the boat? I can't believe we have to go in this tiny boat all the way there. And we're also blocked in. Well, I guess we better get going. Oh good, we made it. Somehow. Wow, look at this place. There's stuff everywhere. Oh look, there's a guy. Let's see what he says.
Huh. You seem familiar. Did I hire you? Doesn't matter. Welcome to the Isles. We'll make a pioneer out of you yet.
Oh.
Have you returned to be inspired? Let me just get my diary.
So, how'd you find this place?
A couple of seafarers sat down with me and had a few too many at the Winking Skeever before they left for Roscridia. When they got back to Solitude, they wouldn't stop jabbering about a steaming rock out in the middle of nowhere. Said they went off course. Naturally, this was all according to my plan.
I see. So, wait. Your plan was to get the sailors drunk? Knowing that they'd find a hidden island?
Yes, exactly that. It's pretty rudimentarical as far as plans go. Give a man a drink and find his true self, they say. A heated island chain in the middle of the Sea of Ghosts? So obvious. I couldn't wait to tell Papa.
Oh, so how'd you become the overseer?
Nobody was more fit for the job. Papa said as much after I told him about the Isles. You're looking at pedigree, you know.
Oh, wow.
I've worked all across Tamriel, Anvil, Solitude, the Imperial City. Not one of those jobs could handle my prodigious potential. Of course, Papa knew only managing a whole island chain would be a challenge for my skills. He sent me here to build a spa for the Emperor himself.
Oh.
To build a new jewel for the Empire.
Well, too bad he's dead, I guess. So, what does the overseer do?
To quote the late great Titus Mede I, a king must be polygamist in the affections of his court. I've done it all, really. Surveyed the land, marked the spots, and hired a serendipitous cohort to do the less important stuff. These days, I inspire action and loyalty in those who serviate under me. Revna does the things I don't have time for.
I see. So, she must be doing quite a lot then.
She does? I mean, of course she does. Great leadership a great crew makes. I hope to inspire that achievementation and all of my workers.
You must be pretty amazing then. So why do you say Papa? What kind of upbringing did you have?
What's there to say? I grew up on the outskirts of solitude with my mother and uncle. Unremarkable, to be sure. Worked lifting lumber mostly. But, as Caligus the Fevered once said, a man's hood. Manhood is of his own making. And look at me now.
I see. So, what about your mom?
A fine humdrum woman. She and I arrived at Uncle's lumber mill after I was born. Can't remember a thing about it.
Oh, what about your uncle then?
Tough as nails, the old codger. Had some strange fantasies, too. On holiday, he used to tell me about my mother's old life. Said she was a night woman or some such. Whatever that means. At any rate, I, too, love the night. Almost as much as the day.
Me too. So, you mentioned your dad?
Papa and I have always known that life is about more than the bonds you make with loved ones. It's also about scores and career ambition. Behind every man, there is an even greater mother. You know? Papa always knew just what to say in my time of need to push me towards success. When he finally claimed me as his son, well, I was truly roused to greatness.
I see. So, do you need any help around here?
Facinorolas once said, a man kept to busy work his whole life will have lived none. It's good to focus work on critical tasks only. Speaking of, there should be an empty tent and a barrel for storage around here. Somewhere. Feel free to make it your home. Once you've finished acquaintizing with the port, come back to me, and I'm sure I'll have something for you.
Alright then. So, what's your opinion on Revna?
Revna? Quite the loyal retinuier. She's possessed of both brains and brawn, to be sure. Although her assignments are taking a bit longer than they should. Quilon, on the other hand, is a lost cause. Even the great Tiber Septim said that useless men are kept useless. Just imagine, he's scared of catching a cold, and only dumb people catch colds. Which means that I'm, obviously, imperfluent to catching a cold.
Oh wow.
Always remember, the silent cat catches no mice.
I can't believe that guy's immune to colds. How crazy. Just a lot of junk here. Alright, let's go see what's going on. What's this? Oh. How scary.
Chill, Mondo.
Oh, they talk.
Benzul, Edka.
Oh. Oh, look, it's their food. It's some ice and a bunch of meat. Alright, let's go see what's over here. What's this? A tent. Oh, is this my room? I thought I was getting my very own barrel. This is better. Oh look, I get all this free soup. to my strong box.
Which design was that?
I knew it! You haven't even started. Why do I even try? You ignorant, lazy...
Watch your words, mage. Or I'll put something nasty in your soup.
Oh no.
Fine. Just start building something, will
Hey.
you?
I don't think I've seen you before. You must be a new worker. I'm Refna, Overseer Rexus' assistant. And don't you forget about it.
Okay, I won't. So, does that mean you're the second in command?
Well, obviously. The Overseer can't do everything around here, so he's gonna need an assistant as proficient as myself.
Oh, so how'd you become the assistant?
I was looking for a thief that stole a family heirloom of mine back in the Rift. My search led me to Solitude. From there, a homeless man that was drinking from a weird purple bottle said they went into the Sea of Ghosts. I was about to give up when I saw a job posting about working at these islands. So I applied and got this position, thanks to my countless stories about managing.
Oh wow. So, why would a thief choose to hide here?
It's remote and inhospitable. No normal person would bother going into the open sea in search of their stolen property. But I am not normal, and I am going to find this thief. I know he's around here, somewhere.
Oh, maybe he is then. So, I guess you have a lot of responsibilities then.
Of course. It's a lot of hard work, and I'm doing my best to make everything go as smoothly as possible. But we have been having issues with the construction of the resort.
Oh, can you tell me about it?
It could be a lot better. The buildings are taking what seems like forever. We're in constant need of materials, and once we finish the constructions, they aren't stable enough. But when I point this out, I'm told that jumping on top of roofs and charging into walls isn't a good way of testing a building's strength. I know what I'm doing. Rexus thinks so. In fact, he has so much faith in me that he's pretty much letting me run things while he sits in his office.
It's pretty weird to hear that the Overseer is so inactive.
Well, I imagine he's doing something important. Like, for example, the other day I saw him whittling in his office.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it then.
Thank you. It's good to know that someone sees the good work I'm doing.
So, is there anything you need help with?
There is so much we have to do. We're having so many problems, it's hard to keep track of them. The only thing that comes to mind right now are the problems we've been having with the mine.
Oh, what's wrong with the mine?
It hasn't been producing enough. I haven't gone to the island the mine is on for a while, since that would mean rowing all the way over there. They're probably just being lazy since they don't have someone watching them. I know I would. But if you want to head over there and figure out what's wrong, go ahead. Otherwise, go walk around and see if people need help.
So, is the mine usually just left to its own?
If I had the time, I would go over there and see what the issue is. Currently, I don't.
Do you know if there's any other places like the mine? I see a lot of ruins around here.
There's the tomb at the south end of this island, Wrestleret's Rest. I heard some explorers went in there and haven't returned, so I would recommend staying away from it. And there's Fat Gold, another tomb. It's on an island to the east of this one, so we are not concerned about it.
I see. Well, that's about it.
All right. The mine is located on the island to the northwest. Try not to die. Oh, and if you find an empty tent, it's yours.
Oh, I did find one.
Back to work.
Where'd that guy go that she was arguing with? Not again. They must have all gone to the town. Let's go find out. Wow, it's freezing here. Alright, here's the town.
I'm plumb sure you could have bothered Revna instead of me. What do you mean?
Oh. What's in here? Oh. Oh, here.
Welcome to what we call Essential Island, friend, where it's only essential not to get stuck here like the rest of us.
So, are you the quartermaster around here?
That's right. And don't forget it either. I'm Iselotta. Everything these grunts need is right here in my storehouse. This is the finest stockpile of goods on the Isles. Without me, there'd be some pretty hungry islanders around here.
Wow. So, how'd you get this job?
Came out here as part of the East Empire Company's latest operation. They're hell-bent on turning this place into a spa, would you believe? Anyway, I'm becoming kind of a big deal in the company back on the mainland, so I found myself put in charge of vital supplies. The sooner they're finished building, the sooner I can get off this set of rocks.
So, what do you think about the plans for the spa?
I think it'd be great if any of these numbskulls had the get up and go to get up and get it done. I've met more dynamic skeevers. They don't seem to care how long it takes, as long as they're getting fed, even if they do complain about my meals. If it does ever get finished, it'll either be a valuable asset for the company's tourism plans, or a great new place to wash uniforms. I'd better get a free pass for a hot soak when it opens, after all my hard work. That's for sure.
Right. So, sounds like you have a lot of responsibilities around here.
Of course. Not everyone could handle it. Fortunately, or not everyone. These people have no idea what I do for them on a daily basis. Sourcing stock, preparing rations, and cooking delicious yet nutritionally questionable meals. It's all in a day's work. Still, they find things to complain about. Ingrates.
Wait, nutritionally questionable?
Well, according to these worldly wayfarers, my provisions could do with some more exotic flavors. I think they think this is some kind of fancy tavern, not a working settlement. They ask me constantly to include some unheard of delicacies called vegetables. It's nonsensical. They should be glad they're getting any food at all, if you ask me.
Wait, so why do you dislike vegetables?
I'm sorry, I don't speak whatever language that is, so I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
So only bread and meat? Are you sure?
Look, these imaginary foodstuffs are the bane of my existence. Labourers wailing about needing carrots this and cabbages that. Look, their bowel habits just aren't my problem. A meat and cheese diet never did me any harm. My guts are like an iron vice. They never give up that easily. These workers could learn a thing or two from them.
I guess you're right. So, do you have any special items?
Maybe, maybe not. That's for me to know, and only a select few to find out.
Oh, well, can I know?
Time will tell, dear. I suppose actions speak louder than words.
Alright then. That doesn't sound very fair.
Life's not fair, friend. Don't worry, though. You can have the same dull fodder as everyone else.
Alright, I'll take it. So, does anyone help you out around here?
I'm obviously the one in charge around here, but I live with Alita Mare. She's the only other islander worth talking to, really. Ellie isn't much of a cook, but she's a brilliant scholar. Plus, she just loves my tasty treats. I always save the good stuff for her.
Are you allowed to do that?
Allowed? Friend, I make the rules here when it comes to supplies. Be careful you don't talk yourself out of my good books now.
Okay then. Guess I'll see you later.
Remember, you get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Where'd that other lady go?
What'll it be? I've got work to do.
There she is.
A new face! I have standards. It is in your best interest to live up to them.
Oh, okay.
You again.
So, who are you?
What kind of question is that? Is your eyesight well, or do you need me to describe myself? After all, it is not hard to notice someone superior.
So, what brought you to this place?
I was sent by the College of the Sepiots with a group of students in order to explore the Isles and gather important information. Unfortunately, my pupils decided to take the earliest ship back to Alanor after arriving here. Seems like they got overwhelmed, which I am not surprised about. It takes a special kind of mind to be receptive to grand knowledge.
I guess you're right. So, you live here with the quartermaster?
Isolota? Yes. She took me in when I arrived from Alanor. She's a hard-working woman. I respect that. I am not going to lie, though. She struggles to understand that one cannot run on meat alone. Which would be baffling to anyone who has at least some understanding of the importance of nutrition.
Well, yeah, that doesn't sound very healthy at all.
Of course it does. That is because it isn't. Not in the slightest. It is extremely irresponsible to simply pretend vegetables do not exist. Never heard of apples, carrots, not even basic condiments. Aldemary cooks have been drowned in their own broth for less dangerous mistakes.
Oh no. So, you were saying something about some students?
Ah, yes. My skittish pupils. They left just a couple of days into the excursion. This won't do. I won't allow the Sapiocs to stoop to a level comparable with your magical institutions created by the mannish races. But as long as we are more prestigious as that filthy College of Winterhold, everything is right in the world. I suppose they had better things to do, like getting drunk on ale, or taking moon sugar, or whatever young ones do these days.
Wait, do you think they're getting drunk?
Well, is that not what the new generation is thinking about all day? It feels like all I see in Eleanor these days are young addicts. It is honestly disappointing, losing themselves like this. The entire world beyond their comprehension, and they prefer to dumb themselves down like this. I cannot disapprove of it enough.
Yeah, I guess it does sound pretty bad. So, can you tell me anything about the college?
It is home to us Sapiocs. It is a sagely order considered by many to be Eleanor's foremost scholars and finest magical minds. Alongside the Sigics, we are an ancient order that, on a daily basis, deals with matters more important than anything you could hope to see. Even the oh-so-powerful mages of the mainland, like Shalendor, would be nothing more than a mere novice compared to a Sapioc.
Right, that Shalador. He knows nothing. So, that means you're a mage?
I am more than a mere mage. I am a leading researcher and associate of the Sapiocs. And if you must know, I have direct contacts to the judiciary. Simply casting spells could make you a mage. I am way above that.
Really? Well, if you're so important, then why are you here and not back in Eleanor?
Excuse me? Look around you! This place is a gold mine for minds like me. Tons of knowledge to be discovered. The college sent me here because I'm the only one who can reliably conduct all of the research. I will not take such insults from you.
Alright then. Nice to meet you.
I wonder what is on the menu. Need to find Yessa.
Alright, now, where's that guy that was arguing with her?
I'm plumb sure you could have bothered Revna instead of me. What do you need?
What's this, the inn? The headquarters. Oh. Well, I guess there's no one in here. Oh, there. Where's the other guy? He must be sleeping in a tent still. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have a room in here. Right then. What's over here? just living right by this tomb. Seems kind of scary. Oh, who's in here? Hey.
Ugh, I am bored.
What do you do around here?
Well, usually I would just hunt stuff and slay weird creatures for the company. But lately, there hasn't been much to do unless it involved building houses and saunas. Ugh. I don't like building. I'd rather just destroy things. It's way funnier.
Oh. So, you must really like to fight then.
What do you mean? Don't you feel like you're alive when you're hunting? I live for the adrenaline rush I get when fighting. It's just so good!
She's crazy.
What if we skipped all the boring talk? Unless you have something to eat, don't bother talking to me.
Who's in here? Hey.
Welcome to the East Empire Company's estate.
So, how'd you end up here?
I was the factor of an estate back in Cyrodiil, but due to a small mistake, it was abandoned and I was sent here. I did not choose to work in the Isles, but I didn't really get a chance to decide where I'd end up working. Now that I'm here, I can see the potential these Isles have. We could make something great here, but since we encounter so many problems with supplies, buildings, and wild animals, I wonder if the project will ever see the light of day. It's a shame, because these islands are really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place. So, why are you working for the East Empire Company?
Why would I not work for one of the biggest trading companies in Tamriel? I have given up so much to climb the ranks in the company, and I get a good amount of coins for it. The question should be, why are you not working for the East Empire Company?
Well, I kinda do since I help them all the time. So, anything I can do to help around here?
Yeah, sure. Find Afia. She's probably walking around in the estate. She's got some stuff to do. You can probably help her. But be careful. She tends to be quite violent.
Alright. I already did meet her though. I wonder what's in here. The estate. Oh. Someone complaining about those guys waiting up there. They are pretty scary. What about this one? Wait, Harpies? What's that? How strange. So far, haven't seen any of those. Let's see what she says. Hey, don't go back to bed.
I am bored.
So Toronto told me to help you with some stuff.
Why? Does he think I need help or something? Ugh, annoying, but sure. I was tasked with the removal of unwanted harpies next to the habitations of the citizens of the Isles. In my language, this translates to bash their faces against a wall and move on.
Ooh.
but Treno does not see things the way I do. He gave me an amulet of Zenithar that is supposed to help communicating with the harpies. Here, if you're going to help me, you can take it. I won't use it anyways.
Oh, thanks.
What if we skipped all the boring talk?
Alright then. I wonder where the harpies are. I guess we better put on the necklace. Okay, here it is. Here's how it looks. Kinda neat. Alright. I guess they're back this way. Just in case they attack. Over here somewhere? They're in the town? Behind this house? Oh, over here. A harpy.
A stranger in our nest! We are this one want.
So... What do you guys do around here?
What do we do? What is there to do? We hunt for food, we create a nest, and we raise our children. There is nothing else we need to do here.
Well, I need to talk to you.
You talk our language? You can understand us. What do you want from us?
Some people were complaining. Did you guys harm someone?
What? Harming them? The harpies were on this territory long before the men and the mer arrived. We used the mountains to hide and survive when you men and mer invade. You call us primitive. You call us enemies. But you are the ones who destroy our homes!
Yeah, I guess you're right. We haven't been very good at all. Well, I want to help resolve this conflict.
Peacefully, you come, destroy, build on lands that are not yours, and you want peace. What conflict are you talking about? Our presence on the island? What can we do about it when our mere existence is seen as a threat to your people?
Well, maybe I could help you guys find a really great place to live.
Changing places? If it leads to a safer life, far away from these aggressive men, maybe we can consider it. Where is this place?
We'll have to go find one, so follow me.
Sisters, follow the helper, but stay on your guard, always.
Alright. Let's see, where are we going? Over here. Alright. Let's go, harpies. I can't believe they wanted us to kill them. They're just trying to live. And they came and took these herbstone isles that belong to them. I guess no one would go near this Draugr tomb, since it's pretty scary looking. What's that cave? The exit? Let's go, Harpies.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, this place should be good and far enough away. You guys can live here, right?
This place is secluded, hidden from man and mer. It seems fitting for a nest. Thank you, Helper. We will invest this territory, hopefully resolving all conflicts your kind thought they had with us. We will remember how you helped us, but please, let us live in peace now.
Alright. Guess I'll see you later then.
What are we doing here? And where is my next punching bag?
So, looks like this amulet really works.
You deal with problem through talks? Look, I haven't known you for long, but I am already bored. Whatever. Let's head back to Treno. He will be happy his new friend share his boring values.
Alright. Oh, don't accidentally go in the cave. Oh no, we gotta talk to him about those guys.
Welcome to the East Empire Company's estate.
Don't go to bed. Wake up. So, we dealt with those harpies.
Oh, really? That's great. I was not expecting this problem to be solved so easily. Thank you. Well, we do have a few more problems around here if you're still eager to help. I suppose Afia told you about the centaurs living near the docks. They are a warrior race, so we have to be careful about how we introduce ourselves to them.
Well, I'm ready for a fight if one comes up.
What? And do what? Slaughter them? I won't accept that. I need you to find a priest of Zenithar. They are known for their knowledge on creatures, and more precisely, on how to communicate with centaurs. I was told that one of them is working in the temple in Windhelm. Isn't that where you sailed from? If you head there, you could learn how to speak Centaurian, and try to find a common ground with them.
Oh man, I have to go all the way back.
Ugh, I am bored.
Alright, well, do you want to go?
Depends. What will it be? If you choose to fight them, I will gladly join you. But if you want peace and no fighting, then I have nothing to do with you.
Alright then, looks like I'm on my own. I gotta go all the way back to Skyrim to find this priest guy.
Ugh. Goodbye then. You really are no fun.
I guess you're right. I'm all talk.
What are we doing?
Alright, so before I head all the way back there, I still want to find that other guy that was arguing with Revna. Let's go see where he is. I hope the Draugrs don't come out and attack anyone. Oh, there he is. That's the guy I was looking for. Hey.
Oh, did you need something? I'm very busy, so please speak quickly.
Oh, what do you do around here?
Rex has hired me to design the bathhouse, so that's what I do. I also study the glorious art of restoration. I'm glad to help with any healing you might need. Unless you've caught a cold, no need to pass that around. Just take a remedy.
Oh. Oh, what if I don't have any?
Well, you better buy some right now. Husador is a competent enough alchemist, but I also carry the basic essentials if you need them.
Alright then. Well, seems like the project is going pretty slow.
Well, don't look at me. My designs are almost finished. It's Revna and her workers that are dragging their feet. I gave Revna the first design over a month ago, and not a single stone has been laid yet. Maybe if you spent less time wandering around the island like an idiot, more would get done.
Wait, so Revna is the reason for the delay?
Well, Rex is technically in charge, but he's got so much on his plate. Revna is his assistant, and she ought to help him. Instead, she clutters up our house, brags if she's one of the divines herself, and wastes her time exploring the island. Mark my words, she'll come down with the cold wandering around in the snow.
Oh no, that wouldn't be good. So, where are you from?
I hail from Skingrad, in Cyrodiil if you don't know. The Tyrians have been loyal Imperials for years. I came here after studying for 12 years at the Synod in Imperial City. I studied restoration seriously and architecture in my free time. I met Rexus leaving the Synod one day, and after a few questions, he'd asked if I'd come on as architect. He told me I'd be building the royal bathhouse on a natural hot spring. I'm an amateur, so I thought this would be a great experience and opportunity. He didn't tell me it was in the Sea of Ghosts, on an uninhabited island, far from civilization.
Oof. So, what was it like at the Synod?
Oh, it was lovely. Restoration is a beautiful art to study. I learned so much, and the Imperial City is practically heaven on earth. There were many opportunities to practice my art on the unfortunate new students, particularly the destruction students. Poor Richard nearly burned his own leg off. I had to heal him daily for nearly a month before he could walk again. Then there was Shrita, who was electrocuted. She lay unconscious for over a month before she woke.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. I'll come to you if I get any injuries then.
I'm glad to help with any healing you might need. Unless you've caught a cold, no need to pass that around. Just take a remedy.
Alright, I'll do that. So, how are the accommodations around here?
For living in the wasteland, it is bearable. The headquarters is well furnished. But when I first arrived here, there was nothing. Not even a shack. I lived in a tent, in the cold. I don't care how much the East Empire Company pays. I'm never doing that again. There's one issue now, though. That thrice-damned quartermaster won't give me my leeks.
Oh no. Wait, your leeks?
Yes, I need my leeks to make venison stew and vegetable soup. It's far too cold here to be eating anything but a nice warm soup. Leeks are necessary for their natural immunizing powers. You know this if you've studied Mara's art at all.
Oh, I guess I better study Mars art then. Well, good luck with the leeks.
Thank you.
So, what's making you so nervous?
Nervous? I'm not nervous. Just a little cautious is all. Never know what sort of diseases you might catch traveling in the Divine's forsaken cold. We can't have everyone sneezing or vomiting all over the worksite.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, are you afraid of getting sick?
Not afraid necessarily, but you know that most deaths from illness start with the common cold, don't you?
Oh no. Well, that does sound pretty bad.
It would be, but I'll see it doesn't happen. I hope you take good care of your health. You haven't been feeling sick, have you?
No, I feel alright.
Let's keep it that way, for everyone's sake.
Alright then.
Remember to keep warm. Just Toad don't want anyone catching a cold.
Alright, I guess we'll sail back and find that priest, then bring it back here.
Name's Nils. I'm the cook up at Candlehearth Hall.
Oh, here.
Welcome.
Hey. So... Are you a priest of Zenithar?
Yes, I am. How can I help you?
Well, I need to learn how to communicate with the centaurs peacefully.
You need to learn Centaurian? That sounds like a complicated task. But I suppose if you are coming to me, you would rather receive Zenithar's blessing. Zenithar's blessing can allow you to communicate with intelligent creatures in their own languages, without spending years learning them. Is that what you need?
Yeah, the East Empire Company has a place for you to stay if you can come help us.
I understand where you come from, and I believe Zenithar can help you. If my preaching is needed, I will gladly accept to help your company. Bring me to your estate, and I will teach you a way to connect with the centaurs peacefully.
Alright, let's go. Guys, I'm so brainless. I thought I put my light on, but it was the shield. Alright, priest, here's the boat. Let's go. It was an absolutely dreadful experience. Alright, back to the estate. Alright, priest, here it is.
Tell me, what do you need?
So, we arrived at the place. Can I learn it now?
Zenithar believes we can attain peace and prosperity through honest work and profit, and not through war. By praying to Zenithar, you will be able to communicate with any intelligent creature in their own language. Communicating is one way to resolve conflicts without violence. I hope you can resolve your struggles with the centaurs peacefully.
Oh, here it is. Alright, let's pray to Zenithar. Okay. Then we can go talk to them. Hey, centaurs.
Speak, mortal.
I need to talk to you.
What is this? A mortal has learned how to speak Centaurian? What do you want, tiny mortal?
Well, the people that came to this island want peace with you, so I came here to ask about it.
Peace? Centaurs don't usually do peace. We are warriors. We hunt for fun. Yet you want to deprive us of our fun? I don't remember hunting one of your people yet. So why are you here?
I just want to make sure that everyone can live here together before any strange conflicts happen.
I am not used to talking to people from another race. I quite like it. It is unusual. You want peace between our tribes. You don't want to fight for territory. This is different. Other civilizations have come to these lands long before you arrived. You are not the first tribes to trample our territory. But I am willing to cooperate with you, so long as we can continue hunting on these lands, and if you bring us meat.
Oh, meat? Why do you need more meat?
To eat. Why else? Since the arrival of your builders, the lands have changed. Our preys are not as common, and we have to adapt our hunting strategies to the structures you've built. We have less meat every day, but we need to survive, so you will bring us meat. In exchange, your people will live peacefully, and I will give you stones. Those your people like to use as jewelry. Now go. Unless you have meat for me, I have nothing else to exchange with you.
Okay then. I guess we gotta get him some meat then. Alright, I'm back.
Yeah?
So the centaurs said they want meat in exchange for the peace.
They want meat? Why? I mean, fine. It's a good thing they want meat. Our friend Islotta seems to have a year worth of meat in her stocks. It's like meat is the only thing we actually do have in the Isles. I digress. Thank you again for your help. Maybe, if we're lucky enough, people will come to the Isles to see these centaurs in real life. And give us all their money.
You can't treat them like they're just a circus sideshow.
Hey pal, what brings you here?
So you look kinda tired.
That's because I am. Aren't you tired as well? You've done all these tasks around town. You probably are. Unfortunately, there aren't any places to get a good drink in here. The company was so focused on building saunas, they forgot customers also like to chill in a bar. Thankfully, I have received the authorizations to build a small bar next to our estate. All we have to do is to convince Revna to gather the resources, and we could hypothetically rest while drinking some good mead. Would you be up for the task?
Yeah, I can definitely help with it.
That's what I like to hear. Finally a project that will change my life for real. Good luck with Revna. But if you've dealt with centaurs, dealing with Revna should not be a problem.
Right. I guess we'll have to do that. But we'll have to do it in the next episode. Thanks for watching today, friends. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.